the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're going to see Mark Andrews. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Ravens and the Texans coming up next.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Well, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us here at EA Sports to all of you on this Christmas Day. We so appreciate you joining us with Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scotts, and Brock, it is always a unique moment finding yourself playing on Christmas, right? It's the holiday atmosphere all throughout the stadium. We're seeing Santa hats, we're seeing those Christmas-like necklaces, but it's also a really important end-of-the-season game in regards to both playoff and draft position.
Yeah, Kate, that's really well said. And last century, I got to play in an Aloha Bowl on Christmas Day, and I can still close my eyes and remember that game vividly. It was so fun. It was such an honor and privilege to get to play on this holiday. And as a player, you embrace that, but you also know as a player and coach, Christmas is going to feel a whole lot better when you celebrate it tomorrow with a win today.
So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's CJ Stroud.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play, but a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
First play, Stroud's going to pass. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Mixon on the counter. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
Yeah, and such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Buying some time right. And his first pass falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Into the hands of Likely. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Third down, 1 yard to go. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. They're out and set, 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Stays in the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running left is Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Stiff arm success. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. Give him 32 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure.
Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, he did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, ready.
Stroud from the pistol. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's Mixon on second down. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
All right.
First down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ow, for tonight. Tonight.
Looking to throw, Stroud. That pass caught by Tank Dell. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming, Lamar. He's got Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They clearly haven't been giving his running ability the respect it deserves, considering what he's been able to do to them on the ground thus far.
If you want to destroy the morale of a defense, have a running quarterback like this. Because you can do so many things right, but this is the X factor you can't contain.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Play action now with Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
On the quick, right?
Back to throw, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans looking down a very long field. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again following the sack. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. Ravens flying in, and they block it. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Pass taken in by Diggs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's Stroud now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. And with that, we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. And yes, I'm going to be the one to say it, partner. Both teams hoping to find a present waiting for them in the second half. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Deontay Hardy to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the move. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Oh, he's calling his own number again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. He lets a heater go deep, middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in, touchdown Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Tank Dell, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Wallace with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Ravens. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson gets this one to Andrews. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Jackson. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown, and you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kick taken in here at the 17. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh, right. Tonight.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Mixon on the toss. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Texans set to punt. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60-plus. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 23. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. This, our last play of the quarter. Play fake, Jackson. He's going deep. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's the Texans with a... get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it up to the 27. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
And 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that gives them 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Second down now, 7 to go. Another run for Henry. He's within striking distance. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he gets in, touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Ravens are your winners as we'll see you next time from Houston.